So your defensemen are going to have to track back.
Now all alone out in front. Bussy gets a pad to it as he denies Stamkos, who got free. Thanks in part to Brandon Bussy. Robbing Steven Stamkos. Thought he was going to have another point for the 1,200 collection. It's 0-0 here in Raleigh. 3 goals, 16 assists. Threads the needle, a chance for Jarvis right on. And another big save by Saros. And a clear for Nashville.
See how vertical he kept his core, Saros, when he was moving on Jarvis.
Svechnikov sends it up, and Jarvis robbed again. As you see, Saros anticipated the pass and got in front of the deflection. Blake wanted to put that in the bumper for Hall. So he'll come back for Nikishin. Backhand pass. Get a ton on it, but it's still got the Ehlers. Now Blake, it'll give and go. Hands it for Ehlers. Ehlers coming in. His shot. Rebound still available. They have to hit it. Blake side of the net. He scores! Jackson Blake! 1, 2, 3. The third time's the charm. And Carolina gets a power play goal. They're up 1-0.
Unbelievable, because I think Jackson Blake relocated his confidence within this shift. He had looked not confident with the puck, and then he makes that initial pass. The one-toucher up top that creates the opportunity. Stankoven keeps it alive. Hall goes to the front, avoids the rebound opportunity, and Blake scores. Early in that shift, I was saying to myself, Jackson Blake, he's lacking confidence with the puck. And he found it within the shift. And eventually, well, it looks like Taylor Hall had a pretty good argument, and he should have been able to complete the breakaway.
Nashville wins a draw. It's a power play 5-on-3. And the Canes will keep it in God's to spare. He'll hand it to Jarvis across the way. Ehlers, he scores! On the one-timer! Set up by Jarvis. Point to the passer. And Nikolai Ehlers with a power play goal. Makes it 2-0 Carolina.
Real urgency here on this limited 5-on-3 time. Gostisbehere kept the clear in. That is pivotal. And then immediately goes down to his option on the umbrella to Jarvis. Jarvis sells the shot, settles it, and puts it right in the wheelhouse for Ehlers. Ehlers trails the top of the circle so he can get everything on the shot, to use Yossi as a screen, and beat Saros on the glove side. Tremendous urgency on that limited 5-on.
Now it's Hall. Lose it to Ryan O'Reilly. Now a skate race for the puck. Nikishin trying to get to it. Can't. Backhand chance. And Bussy denies Tyson Jost, the former Cane.
Especially when I am tardy on my next haircut. I really could use that now.
You are Porte, ready to go. There's Will Carrier, and he'll score from behind the net. Out in front. And Carrier his way to a goal. It's 3-0 Carolina with 15.3 left in the first.
I don't know if you can magnify the sheer importance of this goal late in the period. Jordan Staal, the captain, started it, causing a turnover at his own blue line. And Will Carrier, I thought might have been Carolina's best forward Thursday night against Toronto. Not only powers to the front of the net, but goes top cheese on Saros. Out-muscles Roman Yossi, a former Norris Trophy winner. Gets to the
face-off. One here by Edwards, but his shot goes wide. Rebound, Bussy gets across, and another save. Brandon Bussy getting across to take it away from Svechnikov. Long shot by Wood is handled there, and a bouncing rebound, and here comes Nikolai Ehlers. Short-handed, Ehlers in on Saros. Backhand, Saros makes the save and hangs on. Chip forward. Yeah, and that is, again, we are treated to this several times now. As Aho is going to lead Jarvis in on Saros, and Saros gets another piece as Jarvis was sprung free.
Just concluded because it's already tomorrow in Finland. We've seen some saucer passes to oneself from Ehlers and Walker, and now Sauce up the ice. Lands right on the tape to a streaking Seth Jarvis.
You have one of the best descriptions for him. He's one of the best defensemen in the last 15 years in this league, but you call him a rover as he finds a way to get in on almost every play. And here comes a chance for Jackson Blake cutting through the middle. Back and forth. He scores! What a goal! Jackson
no Grinch in this Saturday night highlight reel. Sequence for Jackson Blake. Ehlers just gave him a chance to do his thing. Ehlers actually did more than give him a chance. Got the puck to the outside and then continued with his middle lane drive that allowed Jackson Blake to fearlessly go to his backhand, get to the middle, and eventually score on the blocker.
Theodore Svechkov will lose it to the corner. Gostisbehere. Second chance off the glass, not out. It's Forsberg shot that'll be blocked by Martinook. Right back to Forsberg. Now here comes a chance with the play coming in. It's Aho. Drag, shoots, scores! Sebastian Aho makes it 5-0 Carolina, his 9th of the year.
Created this for himself. Chips it to himself. That's been a theme in the game. And then on Finnish Independence Day, over in Finland, Finn on Finn. Aho on Saros. They'll play together in the Olympics. He committed to shooting the puck early. You could tell he was fully committed. I am shooting. I am.
Answer for Paula. He'll get it right back. Now Evangelista. Down low for Bunting. Bunting watched by Nikishin. Solid work there by Alexander Nikishin. Chatfield trying to get to it. Now Wood sends it out back across, and Bunting with a shot, and they'll score on the power play. And the bounce goes the Predators' way as they get on the board with Michael Bunting.
That was a heck of a pass from Eric Howler. Instead of throwing it at the net, to fire it back to the outside, sharpest of angles, and Bunting wisely settled. He knows. We just heard from Shane.
Here's the other reason why I don't do needles at all. Like, needles bother me, and when I found out you had to do that, we'll see if Logan Stankoven threads the needle, but the save made by Saros. Second chance here for Blake, and he scores, and he takes it cross-check by Materin afterwards. And a couple of words, but Jackson Blake has the last lap, his second of the game, and it's 6-1 Carolina.
Engine never stops. Heck of a play from Nikishin, it looked like, at the end of his shift, to come up with a puck in the neutral zone. Stankoven, like he did on the power play goal in the first, after the initial shot, contests the rebound. In comes Nikolai Ehlers, driving the front of the net like he did on the Blake goal in the second. And eventually, Jackson Blake hangs around, settles it, and makes sure to get it just over the top.
There's a chance of that shot. Flipped through by Forsberg. Pushing the right button here for sure. All alone out in front is a chance, and Wood scores. Oh, highlight reel goal there. As Matthew Wood takes advantage. And now we're going back and forth in the goal scoring department again.
Well, that was a breakdown in coverage. Nikishin and company went chasing, tried to rotate, and I mean, what a play from the former first-round pick, going between the legs with that puck and then using his range and reach to score. I mean, heck of a job. I mean, highlight reel play between the legs from Wood. First-round pick, collegiately.
Kept in here. Second chance. Down low with it. Nikishin sitting there watching Svechkov. Blankenberg sets it up and they'll score. Philip Forsberg out in front. Beautiful setup. Clawed back into this one at 6-3.
The Hurricanes have had some issues here with the rotation of their defensive zone coverage. Oh, about 3 or 4 seconds before the goal was actually scored, Forsberg was able to get on the attacking side of Jesperi Kotkaniemi. He won the box out, and Kotkaniemi could never recover. It goes actually off of his skate, it looked.
Swept out, back into the Nashville zone, and that's how this game comes to an end. Brandon Bussey improves to 8-1-0 on the season. The Carolina Hurricanes, with their 17th victory on the year,